Ashwagandha. Is this the secret to boosting your testosterone levels, building more muscle, and feeling less stressed? Or is it another overhyped supplement that may even make you feel depressed if you take it for too long? You will learn all about that in today's video. But first, what is ashwagandha? Ashwagandha is a naturally occurring herb that grows primarily in Africa and the south of Asia. In traditional medicine of India, ashwagandha is often used as a way to calm the brain. As ashwagandha has been studied more over the past decades, we also see interesting testosterone boosting effects. A boost in testosterone is a great benefit because the testosterone levels in males has not been doing well in the past decades. This recent study found that 25% of men between 20 to 59 years of age have low testosterone levels, which had a strong relationship with an increased waist size. Another 2023 study found that your testosterone levels are closely linked to your metabolic health. Essentially, when testosterone is low, your ability to maintain an athletic physique and feel energized is compromised. If ashwagandha helps increase your testosterone levels, this could benefit your fitness progress. I have personally been taking ashwagandha for the past 30 days as a preparation for this video, so we can look into the research behind ashwagandha and I can share my personal experience. Before going into my 30-day ashwagandha experience, let's first look into the research. There are many fake testosterone boosting supplements out there, so looking at the science first is key. One of the most popular ashwagandha and testosterone studies is a 2009 paper. The researchers found that taking ashwagandha for 3 months increased testosterone levels by 10 to 22% and decreased stress levels by 11 to 32%. Another 2010 study found that taking ashwagandha for 12 weeks increased testosterone levels by up to 40%. But there is one big side note here. Most of the studies analyzing ashwagandha and testosterone were performed on infertile men with low testosterone levels. What if you have testosterone levels that are within the healthy range? Will ashwagandha still provide a testosterone boost? The only study to date that analyzed the effects of ashwagandha on testosterone levels in healthy men that also lift weights is this 2015 paper. When the participants took ashwagandha for 8 weeks and also trained 3 times per week, their testosterone levels increased slightly by 10%. Even though 10% may sound like a nice boost, remember that testosterone has a healthy range between 300 to 1000 nanograms per deciliter. If your testosterone levels go from 600 to 660 nanograms per deciliter, you will not notice a significant boost in muscle growth since you are still within the healthy range. There is good research showing that testosterone fluctuations within the healthy range do not meaningfully impact muscle growth. Only if you go from unhealthy to healthy testosterone levels, or if you go above the normal range, that's when a boost in muscle growth is seen. So with ashwagandha for testosterone, we run into the same issue as the supplement Tongkat that I discussed 2 months ago. Ashwagandha seems to improve testosterone in men with currently low testosterone levels. If you are healthy and already have normal testosterone, the small testosterone boost ashwagandha provides will not have a meaningful impact on your gains. But still, there is a small positive effect for testosterone. Since ashwagandha is considered a safe supplement in the scientific literature, it cannot do harm to experiment with ashwagandha like I did. But that begs the question, how can a simple herb like ashwagandha improve your testosterone levels? This brings us back to the initial benefit discussed of ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is often used as a way to calm the brain. Or in other words, your stress levels decrease when taking ashwagandha, which results in lower baseline levels of the stress hormone cortisol. It is well established in the scientific literature that high levels of the stress hormone cortisol have a negative impact on your testosterone. So if you are constantly stressed and taking ashwagandha helps you better manage that stress, the ashwagandha is beneficial for your testosterone levels. Study after study after study shows that ashwagandha has stress-relieving and anti-anxiety effects. A recent 2021 meta-analysis of 4 studies even found that taking ashwagandha helps improve sleep quality in individuals with and without sleeping problems. It is therefore likely that ashwagandha has an indirect impact on your testosterone. The herb itself does not magically boost your testosterone levels. If you do experience a testosterone boost, it is probably because of better stress management and sleep. Now that we know ashwagandha does provide a small testosterone boost and why this increase happens, let's look into whether you actually also notice improved training performance while taking ashwagandha. A 2021 research review analyzed 12 studies on ashwagandha and physical performance. Of the 12 studies analyzed, 5 were focused on lifting weights and 7 were cardio-based. The conclusion of the researchers was that ashwagandha does provide a clear cardio performance improvement. In the limited research we have on lifting weights and ashwagandha, there seems to be a small benefit. So based on the research so far, ashwagandha has the potential to improve your performance. For lifting weights, we need more experimental studies to confidently state that ashwagandha is beneficial for strength performance. If I look at my 30-day experience of taking ashwagandha, I personally did not notice a difference in my workouts. The rate of strength progress stayed the same and my energy levels in the workouts were consistent as usual. You can argue that ashwagandha is not designed for someone like me who is 26 years old of age, has an active lifestyle and healthy testosterone levels. But still, I did experience some interesting effects when it comes to stress management. I am by nature a chill guy. But I don't know if this was placebo. After a week of taking ashwagandha, I found myself being even more relaxed. And this was during that time where I had a lot of commitments like giving presentations, doing more consultancy work for my corporate fitness clients, online coaching, and of course creating content. Despite the tight schedule, I found myself being relaxed throughout that month. Now that I am not taking ashwagandha, I feel my stress is up a little bit, but still at a healthy level. So from a stress management perspective, I did notice a difference with ashwagandha, but when it comes to how I felt in my workouts, that was the same. So I personally would not take ashwagandha as a muscle building supplement, but I might use it again during very busy working periods. As with any supplement, it is also important to look into the side effects. An interesting side effect some people report when they take ashwagandha is that they feel emotionless. You can find many anecdotes online of people claiming that taking ashwagandha for a long period of time made them experience less pleasure and positive emotions. This is often called the dark side of ashwagandha. It is possible that ashwagandha lowers stress and anxiety too much for some people, leading to anhedonia, which refers to the inability to also experience pleasure or joy. A healthy amount of stress and anxiety can help you stay goal-driven and better appreciate the small wins in your everyday life. So less stress from ashwagandha is not always better. However, there is no research to support that ashwagandha actually leads to anhedonia. I personally did not experience something like that. Just to be safe, if you are an individual that already manages your stress well, there is no need to take ashwagandha for its stress management benefit. In terms of safety and toxicity, the widespread use of ashwagandha in the research shows that doses up to 1250 milligrams per day are safe. If you take any medicine, it is always worth checking with your doctor before supplementing with a herb like ashwagandha to make sure there's no interaction between the herb and your medicine. In most studies that find a testosterone and a small performance boost after taking ashwagandha, doses of 300 to 600 milligrams per day are typically used. Most ashwagandha supplements like this one come in pill form that have around 600 milligrams in them. Because your ashwagandha sensitivity can fade over time, I recommend you cycle your ashwagandha supplementation if you do want to give it a try. Something like 4 weeks on and 4 weeks off ashwagandha is recommended so that you can experience the benefits without your body building up a tolerance to the supplement. I recently discussed another potential testosterone boosting herb called Tongkat that also has to be cycled to see significant hormonal benefits. Something I do with my online coaching clients that have unhealthy testosterone levels and want to look into natural remedies is to cycle ashwagandha and Tongkat. For 4 weeks, we may supplement with ashwagandha. After that, we have 4 weeks of supplementing with Tongkat. And typically, that does have a good impact on your testosterone levels if your testosterone is currently low. As mentioned though, if your testosterone levels are already in the healthy range, it is unlikely that ashwagandha or even Tongkat will have a noticeable impact on your muscle gains. And I again want to remind you that supplements like ashwagandha offer only small assistance in your hormonal health. Your lifestyle will always have the biggest impact on your testosterone levels. Research shows that proper sleep, lifting weights consistently, and consuming enough vitamins and minerals have a bigger impact than any natural supplement on your testosterone levels. So focus on getting the basics right, then look into supplements like ashwagandha. Overall, I will not be taking ashwagandha in the near future, but I might give it a try again during the stressful work period. I'm curious to hear your thoughts about ashwagandha. Feel free to leave your experiences in the comments below. And let me know if you have any suggestions for supplements you want me to analyze next. And that was all for today's video. I hope you now have a better understanding on how ashwagandha impacts testosterone levels. If you found this video helpful, then definitely leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And I will see you in the next one.